Good morning, students. Let us continue with the next topic. In the last video, we have finished with linear expansion, and this is video number 20, part 2. Now, students, we have finished with this linear expansion. Now, the important point which can be asked to you in the exams. Invar is an alloy of nickel and iron which does not expand on heating. Question can be asked to you. For this reason, the pendulum of clock is made up of invar. Now the second question is, quartz fused glass also does not expand much on heating. So you just note down these points. Now the next facts. If a solid rod and hollow pipe are of the same metal, means let these two pipes are made up of copper only, and one is solid, another is hollow pipe, and the length of both the pipe is same only, and are heated to the same rise in temperature. It is observed that both of them expand to the same extent because the metal is same, copper. If the metals are different, then there will be a different expansion in the pipes. Since both the metals are of copper only, so that is why they expand the same. Now here some activities given recording linear expansion in the case of metal rod. This is a stand, clear, and take one rod and fix one end of the rod here in the stand, and this is a burner, and with the help of burner we are supposed to heat the rod. And this is a pointer. We will find that as the length of the rod increases, the pointer will move to this side from 0 to this side. Here it is written, the pointer starts moving with the expansion of the metal rod. The metal rod elongates along the free end and pushes the pointer to move up on the scale. A metal rod expands on heating. Next, to show working of a thermostat. First of all, student, thermostat जो है, what is thermostat? For thermostat, there are two bimetallic strips, burner, cells and lamp. Now, what happens? These thermostats basically are used to generate signals, or you can say electrical signals, when temperature exceeds or falls the desired value. Okay, the electrical signals produced. For this, you just see that this is a brass rod and this is a iron rod, and fixed contact is there. Now these two are heated. Okay, first of all we have to heat this bimetallic strips. Now what happened? The strip, when open the contact, the bulb stop glowing. Brass expands more than iron on heating. The coefficient of linear expansion of brass is this, and that of iron is this. When strip is heated, it acquires a curved shape, thereby disconnecting the contact. Now the next is, first one we have done expansion in the length. Now the second point which we will do, that is the aerial expansion. Aerial expansion. Areal expansion means increase in the area. Increase in the area. Expansion in the area of the body, solid body, that is known as areal expansion of solids. Now this areal expansion, it also depends upon the certain factors. One, material of the rod. Material of the rod. As I said, this areal expansion is also known as superficial expansion. So this depends upon the material of the solids, like brass and iron sheet. Just now we have done thermostat, so that example you can give. So brass जो है, it expands more than the iron. If मान के चलते हैं कि if S naught जो है is the area of any plate, whether it is made of brass or copper, whatever it is, at 0 degree Celsius. ठीक है? If S naught is the area of plate at 0 degree Celsius and ST is the area of plate at T degree Celsius. It means now the temperature increased. Earlier the initial temperature is 0 degree Celsius and the another temperature is T degree Celsius. So area of the plate at 0 degree Celsius S naught and ST is the area of plate at a certain temperature, let that is T degree Celsius. Now then increase in area. Increase in area. Increase in area, how we can write it? ST, the new area, and the original area, ST minus S naught, and this is equal to S naught beta T. This is called beta. Clear? And this is known as coefficient of superficial expansion. Beta is known as coefficient of superficial expansion, which varies from material to material. Alpha, in the previous video we have done alpha, that stands for thermal expansion. Clear? And here beta stands for superficial expansion. Beta stands for superficial expansion. Now the second factor is the increase in temperature, on which the areal expansion of a solid body depends. The increase in temperature. Everybody knows, more is the rise in temperature, more the increase in area of the plate or sheet. Then the third factor is original area. Original area means if the area is larger, the expansion will be more. If the area is small, the expansion will be less. Now the next is volume expansion of solids. Volume expansion, which is also known as cubical expansion, which is also known as cubical expansion, which is also known as cubical expansion. Now, in case of length, breadth and this thickness, all three increases on heating, that is known as cubical expansion. Now cubical expansion also depends upon the factors material of the solids. Material of the solids. So cubical expansion depends upon the material of the solids. For example, iron cube expand more than glass cube of same dimension for the same rise in temperature. The second factor, that is the increase in temperature. That is increase in temperature. If the temperature will increase, the cubical expansion will also increase. If the temperature decreases, the cubical expansion will also decreases. Now the third factor is the original volume. Original volume. Larger the original volume of the solid, greater is the increase in its volume on heating. इसको ही मान के चलते हैं. लेट मान लो इफ V नॉट जो है दैट इज द वॉल्यूम ऑफ अ सॉलिड प्लेट at 0 degree Celsius, and Vt is the volume of plate at T degree Celsius. Clear? Volume of plate at 0 degree Celsius, volume of plate at T degree Celsius. Then increase in volume. So increase in volume means Vt minus V naught, that is equal to V naught gamma T. This is known as gamma. Beta, alpha, beta and gamma. So what is gamma here? This is a coefficient of cubical expansion. Now the relation between these three cubical expansions, three coefficient of expansions. In length, that is taken as alpha. In areal or superficial expansion, that is taken as beta. In cubical expansion, that is taken as gamma. So the relation between alpha, beta and gamma, it is of a same substance, it expands in the ratio of 1:2:3. मतलब beta that is equal to 2 alpha and gamma that is equal to 3 times of alpha. This is the relation between the three coefficient of expansion. Alpha stands for expansion in the length, beta stands for expansion in area, gamma stands for expansion in the volume. So the substances or the solids expand in the ratio of 1:2:3. Beta that is equal to 2 times of alpha, gamma that is equal to 3 times of alpha. Clear? Now the next is demonstration of cubical thermal expansion of solids. Laboratory stands, ball, ring, set and work. First of all, just see to it what happens. Heat this ball and try to pass this ring. You will find that this ball will not pass, and when you will cool it, it can easily pass through the ring. It means we can say that the metals expand on heating and contracts on cooling. Metals expand on heating and contracts on cooling. Now, the important topics: some application of thermal expansion of solids from daily life. Railway tracks. Just see that this gap is left. This gap is left between the length of the rail. This is all due to the expansion and contraction. As we know that during the summer, the solids expands, and during the winter solids contracts. So that is why in summer steel rail suffers more linear expansions. So a gap between the rails avoids bending of the rails, so that the bending should not be there. Now the electric wires, you might have seen during the winter the electric wires contracts, and during the summer the electric wires sags मतलब they bends down, नीचे की तरफ हो जाती हैं. It is just because of thermal expansion and contraction, just because of the difference between the temperature. Then fitting the iron rim on a cart wheel, you might have seen that this wheel is heated up. Iron rim is fitted on the wooden wheel of a horse to make it strong. The rim is made slightly small in diameter than that of the wooden wheel. The rim is first heated. The iron rim that is first heated uniformly and then slipped over the wooden wheel. On cooling, the rim contracts and fits tightly over the wooden wheel. Next, steel girders used in bridge. That is also an example of thermal expansion and contraction. These are the girders. One end of the main girder is fixed in pillar, while the other end is supported on rollers. When there is any rise or fall in temperature during summer or winter, girders is free to expand or contract without damaging the bridge. This is done just because of thermal expansion and contraction. The next is lid of a tightly closed box. The lid of a box is loosened by dipping the lid in hot water. Okay? When the temperature will rise, what will happen? The thermal expansion will take place. Like then, pendulum of a clock is made of invar. Just now we have done invar that is an alloy of iron and nickel, and its coefficient of linear expansion that is very less. Now, glassware used for heating. Pyrex glass has low coefficient of expansion. The glassware on heating does not expand much, and so they do not crack on heating because they are made up of Pyrex glass. Now, breaking of thick glass. A thick glass tumbler cracks if hot water is poured in it. When hot liquid is poured into a tumbler, the inner surface of tumbler becomes hot while outer surface remain at lesser temperature. So this is due to the difference in temperature. There is uneven expansion of the inner and outer walls, leading to the cracks of the tumbler. Now, riveting. This is one of the most important, application of this riveting. This is a red hot plate, and then this is the riveting process. Just see to it. First of all, for joining two metallic sheet or plates, riveting is done. A rivet is a nail-like structure with one end having a cap and other end flat. Plates are placed one above the other and holes are drilled in them. The rivets are heated red hot and inserted in holes. The rivets, softened by heat, are then hammered. The plates are thus firmly gripped together. Riveting is used in joining the metallic box, steel grinders, boilers, plates, and steel chambers. Now the next is demonstration of thermal expansion contraction in wires. Here it is, this is an activity. So first of all, these are the two stands and the wire is tightened in between these two. It is tightened. When the heat is given or when the wire is heated up, you will find that the wire it will start sagging up, means it will start becoming loose. And stove heating, wait for some time, you will find again it will back to the original position. So by this we can demonstrate thermal expansion contraction in wires. Now thermal expansion in liquids. Liquid they expands more than the solids when heated. To demonstrate expansion of liquids, here it is, colored water is there, bottle, cork, straw is there. Okay. Use molten bags to avoid leakage of water through the cork. So keep the bottle on the wire gauze placed on the tripod. Heat the bottle using a burner so that water is seen rising in the straw. It means when the water is heated up, you will find that there is a rise in the temperature or water in the straw. So this is a demonstration of expansion of liquids. Now the next topic is the cubical expansion of liquids depend on the following three factors: the nature of the liquid, the rise in temperature, and the original volume of the liquid. This we have just now we have done this. This we have done. Okay. Now to demonstrate that liquids have different expansions. For this you can take three identical glass bottles. This is water, this is kerosene, this is alcohol, and this is benzene. And then heat all these liquids on the same temperature. You will find that different liquids rise to different levels. What benzene it expand the most. सबसे ज़्यादा expand the benzene will expand. Then alcohol, first benzene, then alcohol, and then after kerosene oil, and the last is water. So equal volume of different liquids, different when heated to the same temperature, have different volume expansion. So applications of thermal expansion of liquids from daily life. Mercury thermometer. We know that mercury it works on the principle of thermal expansion and contraction. When the temperature rises, the mercury level also rises. When the temperature falls, the mercury level also falls. So next is thermal expansion in gases. Gases expand much more than the liquid and solids. The gases do not have a fixed shape, so they have only the cubical expansion. For that, this experiment is given that to demonstrate thermal expansion in gases. First of all, take bathtub, bottle, balloon, water. Now, fix balloon to the neck of the bottle. The balloon is in deflated state. Now place the bottle in a water bath containing boiling water. You will find that the balloon gets inflated. So by this we can say that on heating, the air in the bottle expands and fills the balloon. So the balloon gets inflated. This shows that air expands on heating. So that's all, student. This chapter is over. So only this workout is left. In the next video we will do this back exercise. Thank you very much.